conclusion did you come to at the end of your time on the UAP task force?
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
So let me be very clear about this. You're saying that the Catholic Church, the Vatican, they know about the existence of non-human intelligence on this planet?
Certainly.
If you wanted to detect whether we had a secret Manhattan Project, but it wasn't identifiable, you'd say, is there anything that eats those three specialties, unless you believe that there's a secret university system? Because we have lists of everybody who gets produced with a PhD in these fields. The State University of New York at Stony Brook has an astounding collection of monster minds. If I was going to locate a Manhattan Project in plain sight, that's where I'd go. But more importantly, and this is the really weird thing, and again, I don't want to spread this as a rumor, but I am saying, if you wanted to imagine that the government wasn't incompetent and we actually had great people on this project, the world's greatest mathematics and physics department is Renaissance Technologies. But it's a hedge fund. Okay, so you've got this weird thing where you've got three basic institutions that are very closely intertwined. You've got Brookhaven National Laboratory. You've got State University of New York at Stony Brook, a mid-level university with an out-of-this-world math and physics program. And you've got a hedge fund that makes more money than anybody can possibly imagine.
he said it had been taken from one of the craft that had crashed in New Mexico, and that it had been taken from a box of materials that the military was working on. They didn't use the word reverse engineering at that time, but there was a tremendous amount of security there in the base of the. I was working on top secret. I had gotten a secret, and by the time I finished the school, I had been given a top secret, but I was to be given one step higher than that. And at that time, they didn't have a clearance specifically dealing with this problem. If you dealt with a problem, you got a Q clearance.